Every entrepreneur should do an origin story video, which is basically a why I do what I do video. Because as Simon Sinek once said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And what you do simply proves what you believe. In other words, it's the personal story of why you do what you do. That personal story is what motivates people to want to do business with you, because people become emotionally connected to you when their personal life story resonates with your personal life story. That is what creates a real connection with people. For example, here is my origin story. My first real job was when I was 15 years old. I remember it was April of 1995. I was in the 9th grade and I got a part-time job at Subway Sandwich Shop. I made $4.25 per hour. That was the minimum wage in Maryland in 1995. And I remember how grateful I was for that job. I was so eager to make a good impression that I would consistently come in early to work. And that really impressed my boss. And he noticed that I was a teenager who was very self-motivated and focused and trustworthy. And I remember he gave me a raise, right? I think I went from $4.25 to either $4.50 or maybe even raised up to $4.75. I don't remember, but I remember it was a raise. And that taught me that if you do more than you are paid to do, soon you will be paid more for what you do. Eventually, he started to let me do some of the bookkeeping, which gave me a taste of business and accounting. And I loved it. And I remember when I was 18 and in my senior year of high school, my brother Marlon encouraged me to start investing in the stock market. He taught me about mutual funds and how those investments go up and down in the short term, but over the long term, they always go up. And they go up exponentially, right, in the long term because of the power of compound interest. And Marlon explained to me the importance of starting early to invest consistently in the stock market. Because due to the power of compound interest, even just a small amount of money invested consistently will significantly grow over time. So starting at the age of 18, I started investing into the stock market. I made it automatic by setting up an auto invest function in which every month a small amount is automatically transferred from my bank account into my stock mutual fund account. So when I graduated from high school, I was a stock market investor who was passionate about business. I went to college and of course I chose accounting as a major and I loved it. While in college, in April of 2001, I started a side business as a motivational speaker. I visited local schools and delivered motivational presentations. It was very emotionally fulfilling for me because it gave me a way to use my struggles as a tool to comfort and inspire kids who were going through similar struggles. Struggles such as social anxiety, low self-concept, and discouragement. The more inspiration I gave to others, the more inspiration I felt increase within me. Those experiences taught me that we rise by lifting others. I graduated from college with a degree in accounting, and I obtained a job with the federal government as an auditor. And I eventually became a CPA, a certified public accountant. And during that whole time, on the side, I continued to grow my motivational speaking business. A major driver in my life is gratitude. I want to give what I receive. I want to teach what I learn. After 6 years as an auditor, in 2010, I decided to resign in order to focus full-time on my motivational speaking business. Also, I love dancing, and I eventually became a Zumba instructor. And I started to incorporate dancing into my motivational programs. And then I started to develop a dance fitness division of my company, which expanded into dance party motivating at bar and bar mitzvah parties and kids' birthday parties and school events and even corporate events. That experience taught me that every hobby is a potential business, but you have to package it and market it in a way that adds value to people's lives. In 2014, I started to scale my dance company by hiring, training, and marketing dancers for various events, ranging from kids' birthday parties to bar and bar mitzvah parties to school events to corporate events. And a major business growth came when I started developing strategic partnerships with DJ companies. This experience taught me the power of entrepreneurship and how business is about relationships. People do business with those who they know, like, and trust. Mark Birch, the owner of one of the DJ companies in my network, is a real estate investor, and he introduced me to the power of real estate. And in March of 2020, I started investing in real estate as a private money lender for house flippers. My experience as a real estate investor inspired me to become a mortgage loan originator and eventually a realtor. And with my nephew, Kyrie, and nieces, Brittany and Jordana, I launched a real estate investment group called HGP. It's a network of family and friends who pool money together to invest in real estate as private money lenders for house flippers. Also, we run real estate mastermind groups, financial literacy classes, and character education programs that promote generational wealth and health and family values. I'm passionate about sharing my life journey because it shows a blueprint for doing work that you love and building multiple streams of passive income. Passive income is income that doesn't require constant work to keep funds flowing. In most cases, you'll have to put in a significant amount of upfront work, but after the initial work, no additional effort or only a minimum amount of additional effort is required to keep the income flowing in. And when your passive income exceeds your cost of living, you have achieved financial freedom. Because at that point, you are not dependent on your physical labor. You see, in my experience, there are three main tools of passive income. Number one, business ownership. Number two, stock market investing. And number three, real estate investing. More importantly, I believe that our ultimate goal, our ultimate purpose is to play a positive role in people's success journey. Money should never be the mission. The mission should always be legacy. Don't work for money, work for legacy. The money will come automatically as you focus on adding value to people's lives by playing a positive role in people's success journey. That is why I became a realtor. I want to build legacy. I want to help people achieve financial freedom through entrepreneurship, stock market investing, and real estate investing. I fully understand how real estate is the most powerful wealth building tool. And I'm passionate about inspiring, teaching, and guiding people in their real estate journey. My vision is that 20 years from now, there will be multiple homeowners and entrepreneurs and stock market investors and real estate investors who have achieved financial freedom and will look back and realize that I played a major role in their success journey. That's my vision. That's my mission. That's why I became a realtor.